Hello everyone, it's Diego Doom here, and today I'm bringing you another review. Today I'll be reviewing SH Figuarts Akiba Red. Akiba Red comes from the 2012 Sentai parody show, Hakone Sentai Akibaranger, also known as Unofficial Squadron Akibaranger. Akibaranger follows the adventures of Akiba Red, Blue, and Yellow as they battle against a malevolent entity that is sworn to conquer humanity. Now, I've only seen the first episode of Akibaranger, but from what I've seen, it's definitely a very nice, very neat, very cool, and very interesting show. So in the comments below, everyone leave a comment and give us your thoughts and opinions on Akibaranger. But nonetheless, SH Figuarts Akiba Red is another fantastic release in the SH Figuarts line. Akiba Red has a fantastic sculpt, fantastic paint applications, fantastic accessories, and a very nice, very neat, very cool, and very dynamic range of articulation. So first, let's check out Akiba Red's accessories. Okay, so now let's check out Akiba Red's accessories. So Akiba Red comes with 3 pairs of hands, 2 individual hands, 1 scarf, and 1 MMZ01 Momo Z Kyun. So first, let's check out Akiba Red's chopping hands. So the chopping hands here are definitely very nice, very neat, and very cool. We'll get some focus going on there. They have a fantastic sculpt and a very nice, I guess a matte black finish here. So it's definitely very cool there. All the details for the notches in the knuckles here, very cool. A very nice palm there. So definitely very cool. The next pair of hands that Akiba Red comes with are his open hands. And the open hands are just as nice. They have a very nice sculpt here. Let's get some focus going on there. Let's see if we can get that to focus a little bit. So you have this fantastic sculpt going on here, so it's definitely cool there. And you know, once again, it's very much appreciated that they never skip out on any details with these figures here. So definitely cool, because obviously, as you can see, where this is just kind of a flat molded piece of plastic, they could have cut corners, but they did not. And it is greatly appreciated. So it has a fantastic sculpt here, so definitely very cool. The next pair of hands that Akiba Red comes with are his holding hands. And the holding hands here are definitely very nice, very neat, and very cool. And, you know, still has that same fantastic sculpt here, and it holds his accessory very firmly. So let's go ahead and check out the MMZ01 Momo Z Kyun. Now this weapon here acts as a sidearm and a changer, or we'll say henshin device, or morpher if you would want to call it that. So it's definitely a very cool piece here. Now, you know, I've only seen one episode of the show, but I noticed that only one side of this seems to be detailed. I'm not sure if that's just a part of the show or not, but I would expect this gold emblem here to be on the other side also, but that just might be a quirk to the show. So still very cool here. It has a fantastic sculpt here, and it's definitely very nice, very neat, and very cool. Now to demonstrate this, the hand holds this very firmly and very securely, so you just kind of slide that in there and match up the index finger with the trigger. So it's not really hard to put in, but you know, it does take a little bit of effort to get in there, but once it's on there, it's very firm and secure. As you can see, that's a pretty tight hold going on there, so definitely very cool. And then to demonstrate how the hands attach to the figure, it's pretty much the same standard affair as we all know. SH Figuarts figures have a ball joint peg on their hands there. So you have Akiba Red here with his ball joint peg. Let's see if we can zoom out a little bit or something, because we are definitely a little bit close. So we have Akiba Red here in his arm. Get some focus going right there. We'll push out a little bit. We grab here the other hand, the holding hand with the gun. Put that in there, and there you have it. A simple peg in, and it's pretty firm and a very secure connection there. So now you have Akiba Red holding his sidearm. So definitely very nice, very neat, and very cool. So now we'll move on to Akiba Red's individual hands. And his individual hands, we'll just kind of call these henshin hands, or maybe pose striking hands. So the first hand here is with the index up and raising his finger. So it's definitely cool there. A very nice sculpt. So pretty cool there. Now, I can't say too much about these hands because, you know, I haven't seen much of the show, so I'm pretty sure these posing hands are extremely significant. And then this hand here, which I actually am familiar with, would definitely be his signature pose hand here with the index finger and the middle finger up. So definitely cool there. So it seems like a martial arts palm, so definitely very cool. And as you can see, it's very well sculpted and very nicely detailed, so definitely cool. So finally, the last accessory, and definitely my favorite accessory, is the action scarf. So we have this scarf here, and it's just to simulate a dynamic pose or a blowing in the wind or give you a sense of motion here. So this scarf is simple but fantastic. Just for the simple fact, this attaches to Akiba Red's back here via a ball peg. So you just remove the current scarf off right there. And you have that exposed peg there. You grab the scarf, just push that on there. So now you have Akiba Red's scarf blowing in the wind. So it's definitely very cool, and you can have a dynamic and mysterious and dramatic pose there. And I absolutely love these action scarves, like with the SH Figuarts Akiba Red figures. It's a simple accessory that's very much appreciated and goes a very long way. So it's definitely very nice, very neat, and very cool. So this is an absolutely fantastic accessory here. So definitely cool. So now that we have Akiba Red's accessories out of the way, let's go ahead and check out the Akiba Red figure itself. Okay, so now let's check out the Akiba Red figure itself. Akiba Red has a fantastic sculpt, fantastic paint applications, and a very nice, very neat, very cool, and very dynamic range of articulation. So first, let's start with the articulation in the head. So Akiba Red's head here is on a standard ball joint here. Get some focus going. And it has a fantastic range of movement here, so you can look very far down, very high up, look left, look right. You can even do a 360, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not going to demonstrate that because Akiba Red's head does not spin around backwards. But still very cool. And also, one thing that's very neat, Akiba Red's collar here does not hinder his movement at all in his head. So definitely very nice, very neat, and very cool there. So definitely nice. In the arms here, the arms come out about 90 degrees, and you can rotate these 360. So, pretty cool there. Now, in the shoulder joint here, you have a very interesting joint going on here, kind of like with Shin Ichigo. You have this rotating joint here, so you can move the arms forward, back, up, and down. So, a pretty nice range of movement there. Then, in the arms here, or excuse me, the forearms here, you have that very nice double jointed elbow there, so a fantastic bend going on there, so definitely cool. The hands are on a ball joint. It moves 360. The hands actually spin. You can flex that hand right there. So definitely very cool there. In the torso here, the upper torso can move up and down and twist. So very cool there. The lower torso can move up and down and twist. So you can have Akiba Red looking extremely high up or looking very far down. So definitely very cool there. In the hips here, the legs have about this much range of movement, so you can kick out about this far. But if you pull the legs down and expose the hip joint, you have an even better range of motion, and that's absolutely fantastic for those dynamic and very high kicks. So definitely very cool there. In the knees here, you have your double jointed knees, so a very, very nice bend, so definitely cool there. Then the feet are on a ball joint. They can move quite a bit here, so you can tilt left, tilt right, move forward and back. Then in the toes are actually articulated also to stabilize those dynamic poses. So definitely very nice, very neat, and very cool. From what I can tell, I do not believe the feet are die cast, but they do seem to have some weight because this figure is very easy to stabilize in a lot of dynamic poses. So the feet may or may not be die cast. In the comments below, correct us if I am incorrect. So definitely cool there. Now, as far as the sculpt and paint applications for Akiba Red, it is absolutely spot on and fantastic. Now, first and foremost, the red here on Akiba Red, on camera it seems a little bit dull, but in person it's definitely very vibrant and very glossy. So it's definitely very cool. It has a absolutely fantastic finish here. So it's definitely very nice, very neat, very cool, and very vibrant. So definitely cool there. Now, as far as Akiba Red's sculpt, also, it's very cool. It's very detailed and absolutely spot on from what I'm aware of. So definitely cool here. A nice sculpt here in the helmet here. Definitely spot on with the hair streaks here. So definitely cool there. Everything is spot on. Now, one thing I think in the show, this crotch piece or cod piece, whatever you want to call it, I think it's actually silver in the show. And I think here they have it just this flat black, but you know, that's not anything to really complain about. It's still fantastic here. One thing also, the chest piece here is seems to be translucent, so you can see some inner mechanical detailings here going on the chest. You have the, I think, the Akibaranger's logo here on his chest, so definitely cool. Then also you have a logo or signature on his right thigh or left thigh if we're facing his direction. So definitely cool there. But overall, an absolutely fantastic sculpt. Very nice work done on these shin guards here. So definitely very nice, very neat, and very cool. Now, one thing to note, if you bend the knees too far, too fast, or too hard, this kneecap piece can actually pop out, but, it would shoot out like that, but you can just, push that back in. So remember, this is one of those things like SH Figuarts Sky High that can pop out and it's begging to be lost. So do be careful about that. If it falls out, look for it immediately so you don't lose it forever. But still, this is an absolutely fantastic figure, and it's definitely very nice, very neat, and very cool. So now we have the Akiba Red figure review out of the way, let's go ahead and conclude this review. To conclude the review, SH Figuarts Akiba Red is another fantastic release in the SH Figuarts line. Akiba Red has a fantastic sculpt, fantastic paint applications, fantastic accessories, and a very nice, very neat, very cool, and very dynamic range of articulation. Akiba Red is definitely very nice, very neat, and very cool. I highly recommend that everyone picks this figure up, and also check out the show Hakone Sentai Akibaranger. It's definitely very nice, very neat, very cool, very interesting, and absolutely fantastic. This has been another review by Diego Doom. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned for more figure reviews. Like, comment, and subscribe.